Today we are going to design a lower anterior bridge in Exocad. So after you bring up the models, you'll need to select the margins, and we start with the 31. So let me just delete that one, go all around. Thankfully this one is quite clear where the margin is. We don't always have this privilege. Try to make it nice and smooth. So once you're happy with this one, go next. Now he asks us for the 42. Always make sure to have the perfect margin. Usually I prefer to go a bit outside instead of being like this, because you can always adjust it after the milling. Okay, go next. Cement gap, you can change it at this stage. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna do 0.04. Go next. And now we need to place the teeth. I think this one is here. Not really sure. Let's try. Okay. Now, I like the shape of this one, so I think we're gonna copy this one. But I feel that we need to choose a better morphology for these ones. So we go to expert mode, select the 3 of them, and load custom model tools. Let's see if we have anything better than this. No. I like these ones. It's okay, yes. Okay. Now we go to tooth placement. Wait, we need to select 3 of them. Tooth placement. And then so if you want to make them longer, you go Control Shift, and you can increase the size in just one direction. Okay, usually the centrals are smaller than the laterals on the lowers, so I think this one is very similar to this one. And also, whenever I'm doing anterior cases, I like to set up a view. I think this one we're gonna do halfway, because ideally we need to have this midline straight and vertical. But I think the midline is shifted. I'm not really sure, probably like this. I'll go midway. Yeah. And use this view as a guide. Okay, something like this. Okay. Now we go to Wizard. And we need to fill up these gaps. Now I need to make this one as thick as this one, so we can do is this. Just make it a bit wider. Close a bit more, create this gap. Like this. And now we can copy this one. So we go to expert. So it's not this. It's copy tools to mirror this one. I think it's just easier. We should actually save another view, so we can go from occlusal to frontal without spending too much time rotating the model. Okay, once you're happy with it, go OK. And now we go back to freeforming. Just need to fill up this gap like this, and then adapt, change over -1, adapt, and we can just smooth the transitions like this. Let's try to close a bit more the gap, although we're gonna use the connectors to do that, but I think it's better to do it at this stage. Now we're going for the connectors. We should try just to shift a bit more the midline, just a tiny bit. But I don't think it's possible to make it the same orientation as this one. Okay, so go next. Check if there is any contact points to be adjusted. And then go next. I think a bit longer. Yeah, okay. So the connectors always, I like to place them more lingually. Just so they don't close too much the embrasures on the buccal side. Like this. Probably a bit longer. Then go next, and now we adjust the connectors. You should never want too much individualization on the back, because especially if you have a zirconia bridge, you should always try to make it flat and a bit thicker, so you have proper strength. to ensure that the bridge won't break. Like this. You can always do just a tiny bit. Nothing special. Something like this. And now we can close a bit more the embrasure here. Here. We can close the cup there and open up a bit more this one, just to be cleansable. And if you want to define a bit better, just come here with this thin tool and then go a bit deeper in there and here as well. And then always smooth a bit afterwards. Like this. Always take a look at the pontic to see if everything should be ovate. With some pressure. There you have it, a 3-unit bridge in Exocad, ready to be milled.